For the last 2 years, I end things off with a game of Mario Party. I decided to do something a bit different this time. I made my own board. Saw this Mario Party works. There's blue spaces, which give you 3 coins and 6 coins during the last 5 turns. If you're on a red spaces, it's minus 3 coins, which is minus 6, which is also last 5 turns. Green spaces can either be the happening or chance time, and the happening space is dependent on the board. This new different blue color, that's the lucky space. The grayish black thing is bound with those negative things, like the lucky space. The star is obviously what you're aiming for in Mario Party, because the most stars at the end is winner, and this white grayish circle is Boo. When you pass Boo, you can either steal coins or a star. And next one is the turn order. This will help me know who turn it is. So it starts from here, from the left, and goes to the right. And I have 4 competitors: Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Luigi, and Mario. And here's the map. I decided to do something I'm probably going to regret. Have full 50 turns of Mario Party using my very own custom board. If you don't know what the place is, this is Italy, or a part of Italy. So how it works, you start in the middle, you either go to the left or the right, and once you pick a path, you can go around the circle, but when you come to the middle, you can continue going in the circle, or you can go in the middle, which is the risky middle, I call it, because it has a negative stuff. We have 2 red spaces and 2 Bowser spaces. And we have 6 blues, 6 reds, 8 greens, 2 blacks, and 2 whites. So how it works is that the gimmick of the board is Toad will start in a random happening space, one of the 7 happening spaces. When you land on a happening space, or pay 20 coins, Toad will move to a different happening space. So it's sort of like that Yoshi thing, Tropical Island, but I amplified it. But in Tropical Island in Mario Party 1, Toad basically stays in the same spot unless you have land on a happening space. But the other boards, he does move if you get the star. But I combine both of them in this board. So the Toad can move if you pay 20 stars or landing on a happening. So it's be pretty unique. And also, if you land, obviously, next Koopa Troopa, get 10 coins, and then you get 20 during the last 5 turns. Next is the result, which tells you how many times they land on each space, or for instance, has the coins earned from mini games. Also, how many times they won from mini games. This yellow star, that's the coins that we right here. And the gold star is how much this is important because these are the actual stars, which are needed to win the game. Because just like Mario Party, most amount of stars determines the winner. And here's the results. First is obviously at the top, followed by second, third, and fourth. And also have a second one. And I think I animated it. Yes. So each time a game ends, I can play this. Yeah, it's not as great as I wanted, but I don't know how it works, how that time it all that well. For instance, this came first, followed by the stars and the numbers, then the other ones came later. I seriously don't know how to time it or how they would make it look nice. And lastly is the last 11 slides. The first 4 are the contestants, and the 2 are the last one are the Toad and the Koopa, which are already on the board. Starting us off, I'm going to show you the 4 contestants, and they're going to be in order on I think the photos. Donkey Kong is first since he's at the top of the list, followed by Yoshi. These 2 don't matter because they're not the ones going to be playing. They're the stuff that they're just event characters. Next is Luigi, he's third, and Mario is fourth. And they have their face portraits as well, just like in the original. And that's the order I went. And also, there's the numbers that are like colored, and they're also, yeah, based off the colors. Wait. The colors are based off the Mario Party Wii games. So player 1 is blue, player 2 is red, player 3 is green, and player 4 is yellow. I'm going to start at the top of player 1 because that's first, which is Donkey Kong, which is like since he's like the first up the top of the list of the photos, so he's like the first one. And Yoshi was second, so it'll be player 2. He was like fifth, so it'll be player 3. And since Mario was 6th on the row of photos, so it'll be player 4. Okay, so I got this Donkey Kong from the recent trip that we went to Florida Universal. My sister won like a crane game, and one of the prizes was this Donkey Kong plushie that she gave me. It was pretty nice of her to do that. But since I have this Donkey Kong plushie now, along with the other 3 characters I owned for a long time, I decided to have 4 Mario characters. And, well, 4 of these characters these are one of the 4 player characters of Mario Party. I decided to do something interesting and basically use these plushies in action figure, because he's not an actual plushie. The other 3 are, including these 2. But I don't have a Yoshi plushie because a while back I gave that away at Christmas many years ago. But I do have a Yoshi action figure, so, and not an actual plushie. I want to do all plushies, but like I said, I gave away my Yoshi plushie Christmas many years ago, so I had to use the action figure instead. And they will all be on my custom board. So, how does it work? I'm thinking to start in October and it goes to December. It's like the last 3 months I'll be doing this. And once all the 50 turns ends, then we're going to decide who's going to win Mario Party of 2025. Now it works, it basically, there's one for most amount of stars, most amount of coins, and then the 3 bonus stars. Then finally, at the very end, to tell you how all the player stars. Then I'll tally up all the player stars, and the person who has the most stars is crowned the superstar. And I was thinking, the start of next year, I'm gonna modify this board so that you can all play it. I'll make a playable version of this at some point next year. But I'm gonna change some stuff because who wants to just play on a very tiny board? I don't think no one wants to play on a tiny board. It's small, and all the other usually in Mario Party, the boards are big. It has to be, because otherwise this seems under roaming, and they have to look nice and appealing, because it's a video game, and it can't be a normal board since it's a video game. So they can, but since it's a video game, you want to change things up and not make it look like a boring plain board, and add some gimmicks and stuff like that. And I think that's what I'm going to be doing come next year. And also I will play the actual board, saw it off before I upload it for you guys to play. And I hope you guys enjoy the board. So anyways, I've been talking long enough. Thank you for watching, and come next week, I think, will be the start of this board party game. How it's gonna work is basically I'm combining mini games from different Mario parties, but not every Mario Party, because I don't own all of them, and it'll be pretty difficult to emulate stuff, and not all the games can be emulated for reasons. So I'll think about something to do. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this series. I'll see you at the games.